in the open series. This is actually a video that was requested by you guys on Instagram to do more like tutorial style videos, how to, and most importantly modifications, because obviously not everybody can do all of the movements in CrossFit. So today we are going to be focusing on the double under. If you don't know what a double under is, it's basically regular jump rope, but instead of the rope traveling once as you're jumping, the rope is traveling twice. So you're going to jump and 2 times under your feet as it goes around. So this is very common in CrossFit, and a lot of times people can't figure out how to get the rhythm quite right, but they also don't know how to do modifications for it. So in today's episode, we're going to show you how to learn double unders, how to do progressions, and if you are not quite there yet, we're going to show you how to modify them. Maggie and I both teach it this way. If you've never done a double under before, the most important thing is rhythm. So every jump, like I said, we're going to have 2 times underneath the rope. So without using any rope at all, in order to teach this movement, we're going to practice jumping and tapping the sides of your legs at the same time. So when you jump, 1, 2, 1, 2, just like that. Obviously, Maggie knows how to do double unders, so yeah. Perfect. First, learning double unders, there's different types of ropes that you guys can use. Oftentimes in CrossFit gyms, you'll see, oh boy, you'll see plastic ropes like this, which are really thick and will help the athlete actually feel the rope underneath their feet. Me personally, I am very, very bad with thick, heavy ropes like that, and so I prefer to have an RPM rope, which is just really thin. And if you guys can see the difference in size, this is a metal rope, which will hurt a lot more if it whips your sides, but it's a lot lighter weight, and for me, it's easier to have, I don't know, more speed and agility with a lighter rope. If you're just learning, it's a good idea to start with a thicker rope so you can feel it, but as you progress and as you learn more, we'll transition over to this. I will say, if you are not familiar, in order to find out if a rope is a good size for you, you want to stand on the rope just like this, pull the handles up, and you want the bottoms of the handles to be just about under your armpits is good. So if you're having too short of a rope, you're gonna have a hard time, and same if the rope is too long. So the first progression that we always teach after the jumping and tapping your thighs, the second one is gonna be practicing singles, single, single, double under. So we're not going straight into just doing unlimited double unders, we're learning how to transition from doing single unders to double unders. So Max is gonna show you guys how to do single, single, double under. Perfect. Once you guys get the handle of that and you're learning how to transition from single, single, double, we can then move on to doing double, double. Sometimes maybe you'll need to go back and forth. I don't know if you teach it that way. Yeah. Okay. So the thicker and the shorter that the rope is, the more likely you will pick your knees up to get compressed in order to have the rope spin through. When you have a proper sized rope, you'll notice I can stay nice and long. The first thing that we're going to teach when we're starting to learn how to string double unders together is to stay super duper relaxed. So we want Maggie to have nice relaxed shoulders, we want her wrists to be really relaxed. A lot of times when people are learning double unders, they tend to grip the handles on their rope super duper tight, and it causes a ton of tension in their arms and their shoulders. So what happens is, instead of them being able to relax through the movements, they're ending up creating a lot of tension and strain. So this is what it looks like when it's really tensioned, like that pretty much. Anyway, you get the point. It's too much tension and too much movement in one double under. So basically what we would prefer to be light on our feet every time we're doing double unders, and to keep your arms nice and loose, keep your wrists nice and loose, so when you're jumping, it becomes a very fluid movement of your wrists. Just like that.
Start. They have to like do this thing,
yeah,
right? Or a pipe.
Yeah, or they'll do a pike where they do their feet in front of them really, really far.
So they think they have to jump high, and that translates into bringing their knees up.
Sure, it comes to double unders, you actually don't have to pick your knees up higher in order to double under more. It becomes more so of a rhythm thing and keeping it consistent rather than picking your knees up and trying to create a big jump off the floor. Realistically, you only need about, what, 2-3 inches in order to get that rope under you. So it shouldn't be a thought of picking your knees up or jumping higher. It should really more so come from your wrist and have your wrist be able to go faster. Nothing with the jump is changing between single unders and double unders. It's mostly coming from your wrist. The last thing that we're going to talk about is our feet and where the rope should be hitting on the floor. When the rope transitions from behind you to in front of you, the rope actually touches right in front of your feet, or it should rather, before going underneath you. So you shouldn't be wanting to think about the rope touching the floor underneath you like this. It should be touching right here. When you lift your feet up, it will be about here. You will notice with my double unders, I keep my feet actually touching. My tops of my feet at my toes touch during my double unders. This is not something that I necessarily try to do. It just happens when I do double unders. I know some people will do it where their feet are out, and then as they jump, they do this, which is also fine. Interesting way of doing it, but it just kind of comes down to personal preference and what you guys feel comfortable with. At the end of the day, it's gonna be a rhythm thing, trying to keep your wrists and shoulders relaxed, and don't forget to breathe. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helps. Maybe we'll see double unders in the next open workout, so keep your eyes peeled for it. If you want to see more of these tutorial videos, give this video a thumbs up and leave your suggestions for other things that you guys want to see in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in my next video.